My quickie review of this Primary Arms Optic. I'll put the model number down in the description. Will you focus? Maybe not. Come on. Focus. Whatever. I'll put the model number down in the description. Short answer, don't buy one. This Optic, like most Primary Arms, comes at a very tempting price, with a lot of tempting features. This particular one comes with all different kinds of reticles, which I'll show you. That. So that's nice. The reason I got it is because I wanted one for a shotgun, and I thought the ring sight would be good for that. Unfortunately, the thing has been insanely unreliable. This thing has had less than 100 rounds on it. It's already failed. And this was the replacement for the first one, which also failed, although more catastrophically. Only light loads, I should add, this one has seen. It's seen less than 100 rounds of just, skeet shot, dove shot, whatever you want to call it. And that will not, it was on top of a Vepr 12, which it will not reliably cycle all the way. So if you're arguing that the recoil is so great, it's hammering the action into the back of the receiver, it's just not the case. But let's look real quick at one of the big problems. So here we are. You can see it's selecting the number right up here in this corner of the frame. So it's 11, 10, 9. Oh, hey, what do you know? It turned off at 9 and 8 and 7 and 6. And it'll come back here, but we might not have the brightness for this to see it. But if you go back to 8 and you wiggle this thing, sometimes you can get it to come back. Typically speaking, you can, but it won't stay back on. You'll have to continue holding this in whatever angle allows it to make contact, which is annoying, obviously non-functional, and of course, under recoil, it will often just turn itself off, which also isn't great, and you'll have to tap on the side, and then usually it'll come back. This is an improvement over the last one, which, when it did that, initially, I just kept, tapping on it and futzing with it, trying to get it to work, and then you won't be able to see it, but, let's see if I can actually make it appear. So what you see there, that little red dot on the side, is what's projecting the dot, but that is not the LED, that is a reflector of some kind. That reflector actually physically detached, and initially it was just flapping back and forth so that your POI was shifting like crazy, and then finally came off entirely and was just flying around the inside of the tube. That one came back. That one, they sent me a label, they took it back, they sent me this one. The customer service was fine in that case. And they sent me this one as a replacement. I shot it a couple times and put it away, and was too busy to shoot skeet for a while. Pulled it out, tried it again, and what do you know? It's back to being buggered. So that's the problem right there, in a nutshell. But contacted them again about this. And now what they're saying, it's not the worst customer service ever, but now what they're saying is ship it back on your own nickel. We will assess this one again independently. And then because I said, is it possible we could exchange this for a more reliable model, which I don't know if they have such a thing, but I asked for that. And they instead said, well, we'll just give you store credit. So we'll see how that pans out if they have another sight which is more durable. I will note one of their other sights is actually modeled on a Vepr 12, so I'm probably going to try that one. So if that one doesn't work, I can really be, I don't know if righteous is the word, but I can really be kind of hacked off in the claim, because that's overt false advertising. I mean, I don't know. Maybe this is the expected performance of one of these things. You get 100 rounds, and then, that's fine. The chairborne rangers, that's probably enough. But at the end of the day, if it's a weapon, it needs to work, and this doesn't. And I'm afraid I can't recommend it because, aside from just being insanely unreliable, I mean, 12 gauge dove loads like number 8 or number 7 shot in 2 3/4 inch shells. I mean, from Winchester, they're such crap. I mean, they have no power to them whatsoever. I would not enjoy it, but I would not fear standing, 30, 40 yards downrange and have someone shoot that at me. It would sting like hell, and it would not penetrate your skin most likely. So, it's ridiculous. It's a bit ridiculous, but there it is. So I'll update the description when this whole thing blows through, and we can see how they actually treat me, if they actually approve the return and all that. But I wanted to put this out while I still had the site and I could document the issue that it's not working. I can't very readily document that it fails under recoil without, shooting back and forth and seeing, well, now it will work, or I could bang it against something, but that's sort of in, I don't know if that's in bad keeping. I mean, a weapons site should be able to stand being banged, but, if it's returned to them and it looks absolutely, like, crisp and pristine out of the box like this and it's still for shit, then that's maybe more power to me. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you at the next video.